the young and the restless spoilers. Kyle's bold decision, a new beginning in Paris. Kyle Abbott was exhausted. The constant drama and conflict in Genoa City had taken its toll on him, and he yearned for a peaceful life with the people he loved. In a bold and secretive move, Kyle decided to leave behind the turmoil of Genoa City and start anew in Paris. He planned to take his son Harrison and his girlfriend Claire with him, leaving Audra in charge of the operations at Glissade in Genoa City. Kyle hoped that Paris would provide the tranquility he desperately sought. The secret plan. Kyle knew that if Summer found out about his plans, she would create more chaos. He kept his decision under wraps, arranging everything in secret. He envisioned a new life in Paris, away from the constant battles with Summer and the never-ending drama that seemed to plague their lives. He believed that in Paris, he could build a fresh start, focusing on his career and his relationship with Claire. Claire's dilemma. However, Kyle's plans hit a significant snag when Claire expressed her reluctance to move to Paris. She had recently reconnected with her estranged mother and family in Genoa City, and the thought of leaving them behind was unbearable. Claire valued these newly formed bonds and was not willing to abandon them so soon after finding them again. "Kyle, I can't go to Paris with you," Claire confessed, her eyes filled with tears. "I've just found my family. I can't leave them now." Kyle was heartbroken. He had envisioned a new beginning with Claire and Harrison, far from the shadows of their past. But without Claire, his plans seemed meaningless. Paris was not just about escaping Genoa City, it was about building a life with the woman he loved and his son. The conflict with Summer. As Kyle grappled with Claire's decision, he knew he also had to deal with Summer. Summer would not let Harrison leave Genoa City easily. She was fiercely protective of her son and would go to great lengths to keep him close. Kyle anticipated a fierce custody battle if Summer discovered his plans. Indeed, Summer soon caught wind of Kyle's intentions. Her fury was palpable. She felt betrayed and deceived, and her anger drove her to take drastic measures to prevent Kyle from leaving with Harrison. Determined to keep her son by her side, Summer prepared to fight Kyle for custody, vowing to make him regret his decision. Kyle's strategy. Kyle realized that his dream of a peaceful life in Paris would require careful planning and negotiation. He needed to find a way to convince Claire to join him without forcing her to choose between him and her family. He also needed a solid legal strategy to navigate the impending custody battle with Summer. First, Kyle approached Claire with a more flexible plan. "Claire, what if we find a way for you to stay connected with your family while we're in Paris? We can visit often, and they can come to see us. I want us to be together, but I don't want you to lose your family." Claire considered Kyle's proposal. The idea of frequent visits and staying connected with her family alleviated some of her concerns. She loved Kyle and wanted to be with him, but her family ties were equally important. After much thought, she agreed to the plan, provided they could ensure regular contact with her family. Preparing for the custody battle. Next, Kyle turned his attention to the custody issue. He knew that to win this battle, he needed a strong case. He enlisted the help of a top-notch lawyer to prepare for the legal fight against Summer. They gathered evidence to demonstrate that moving to Paris was in Harrison's best interest, highlighting the opportunities for a better life and education. Kyle also tried to appeal to Summer's sense of reason. "Summer, I know this is hard for you, but think about Harrison. Paris offers him incredible opportunities. I promise to bring him back often, and you can visit anytime. We need to think about what's best for him." The confrontation. Summer, however, was not easily swayed. Her anger and sense of betrayal drove her to reject Kyle's overtures. She was determined to keep Harrison close, and the idea of Kyle taking him to another country was unacceptable. "You think you can just take my son and run off to Paris?" Summer spat, her eyes blazing with anger. "I won't let you. I'll fight you every step of the way." Kyle braced himself for the impending battle. He knew that convincing the court of his intentions and winning custody would be a daunting task. But he was resolute. For the sake of his son's future and his own peace of mind, he was prepared to fight. Moving forward. Despite the challenges, Kyle remained committed to his plan. He worked tirelessly to ensure that everything was in place for their move. He communicated with Claire's family, arranging regular visits and setting up a schedule that would allow Claire to maintain her family connections.